All right, on the third example, we're going to tackle a word problem. And normally I would not provide you with the picture that goes with it. I would actually have you draw the picture yourself. But since you're doing this on your own without me, I thought it would be helpful to go ahead and just give you the visual. So let's go through it and kind of make sure the visual is set up correctly. You're playing capture the flag. You're 50 yards north and 20 yards east of your team's base. So this has been put on a coordinate plane, and you can see that the base is the origin of the coordinate plane. And there you are, which is 50 yards north. So count up 50, and then to the right 20 yards. That's where you're located in terms of the base. The other team's base is 80 yards north and 60 yards east of your base. So again, if you're starting at the origin, which is where your base is, and you go north 80, so up 80, and to the right 60, that's where the other base is. And we're trying to figure out how far away we are from the other team's base. So you can see that by putting this on a coordinate plane, we have a right triangle. Now you can draw the right triangle as they've done below the 2 points. You could also draw it above. Regardless, you're going to see, so let me do it above real quick just so you can see that visual. Let me use a pink color here. So no matter how you draw that triangle, you're going to see that you and the other base, there is a vertical distance of 30, and there's a horizontal distance of 40, because this one is, sorry, I'm trying to make a visual here. Each one of these represents 10, so there's 10, 20, 30, 40 yards. So no matter where you draw your right triangle, you will see that you're trying to find the distance between you and the other base, which happens to be the hypotenuse of the right triangle. So we're going to use the Pythagorean theorem to solve this again. A squared plus b squared equals c squared. It doesn't matter if you choose the 30 to represent A or the 40 to represent A. Either one would work. So I'm going to go ahead and just put the 40 in for A and the 30 in for B. And we're trying to calculate the C. So 40 squared is 1600, and 30 squared is 900. We don't know C squared. I'm going to go ahead and add the 1600 and the 900, which is 2500, which is equal to C squared. And again, using inverse operations, I'm going to take the square root of both sides of the equation, which means I'm taking the square root of 2500. Now, you can use a calculator, but really you don't have to, because you've got that perfect square 25 in that number. But so you can probably do this in your head. But the square root is 50. So C equals 50, and we are giving our answer in yards. So that means you are 50 yards away from the other team's base. And I'm just going to do a quick check. 50 to the second power is 2500, and 40 squared plus 30 squared is also 2500, so it does verify.